Welcome to Book Buzz Reviews and Summaries. Imagine floating in a galaxy far, far away, where the stars shimmer like diamonds and the planets orbit in perfect harmony. In this cosmic expanse, you are the brightest star, radiating confidence, creativity, and energy. Cosmic Care, an intergalactic guide to finding your glow by Eisenberg takes you on a journey beyond the earthly bounds of beauty routines and self-care tips. It invites you to explore a universe of self-love, acceptance, and empowerment, where the ultimate goal is to find your unique glow and let it shine across the cosmos. Eisenberg's book isn't your average guide to wellness. It's a celestial manifesto, designed for anyone who's ever felt out of place or lost in a world of impossible standards and endless must-dos. Here, the cosmos is your playground, and your self-care routine isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling good in the most authentic and out-of-this-world ways. The stars, planets, and cosmic dust all serve as metaphors for the infinite potential within you, waiting to be unlocked. What makes Cosmic Care so captivating is Eisenberg's unique blend of otherworldly imagination and practical advice. She combines cosmic imagery with real-life strategies for caring for your mind, body, and soul. Whether it's how to build a skincare routine that works for you, creating a space where you feel at peace, or learning how to embrace your quirks, this guide teaches you how to align with your own personal frequency, no matter how chaotic or messy life may get. From the first page, Eisenberg's playful tone and vibrant illustrations transport you to a world where self-care feels less like a chore and more like a cosmic adventure. She reminds you that true care starts with compassion, for yourself and the universe around you. It's about discovering what lights you up, what makes you feel alive, and how you can nurture that energy every single day. You'll learn how to establish rituals that ground you, how to tune out the noise of social expectations, and how to create your own version of glow. In Cosmic Care, Eisenberg explores self-care from a perspective that celebrates both the ordinary and the extraordinary. She challenges the conventional narrative that you have to be perfect or constantly fix yourself to feel good. Instead, she shows you how to tap into the cosmic forces already within you, your creativity, individuality, and resilience, and amplify them. Her message is simple: you are enough, and you have the power to glow, no matter what galaxy you come from. Whether you're a seasoned self-care guru or someone just starting to explore the concept of self-love, Cosmic Care speaks to everyone seeking more light, more joy, and more authenticity in their life. With every turn of the page, you'll feel inspired to let go of comparison, embrace your inner alien, and celebrate the cosmic beauty that is uniquely yours. Welcome to your intergalactic journey, your glow is waiting. Introduction: Your personal cosmic journey. The book begins with an invitation to embark on a personal cosmic journey of self-care. Eisenberg sets the stage by explaining that finding your glow is not just about how you look, but also about how you feel on the inside. The glow is the intersection of self-love, mental peace, physical well-being, and the alignment of your cosmic energy. From the start, readers are encouraged to view self-care as an ongoing adventure, much like a space journey that requires preparation, attention, and moments of rest. Eisenberg likens the journey to traveling through space. Sometimes, the vastness of the universe can feel overwhelming, like the infinite responsibilities and stresses of life. But just as astronauts need moments of stillness, observation, and recalibration, so too do we need these moments in our personal lives. Throughout the introduction, Eisenberg stresses the importance of tuning into yourself, listening to your inner needs, and taking the time to reflect on what really makes you feel radiant. Self-care, she suggests, is about discovering what practices and rituals align with your personal cosmic frequency, and this book will help you do just that. Chapter 1: The Cosmic Art of Self-Care. The first chapter delves into the philosophy behind Eisenberg's approach to self-care. She introduces the concept of the cosmic glow, which is a metaphor for inner radiance and well-being. According to Eisenberg, everyone has their own unique glow, much like a star in the night sky. But, just as stars sometimes dim or flicker, our personal glow can also fluctuate depending on how well we are taking care of ourselves. Eisenberg begins by explaining that self-care is not about perfection. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's about embracing the messiness of life, accepting yourself with all your imperfections, and learning to nurture the parts of you that need the most attention. She emphasizes that glowing doesn't mean being happy or put together all the time. Instead, it's about creating habits and rituals that help you feel grounded, energized, and at peace with yourself. One of the key metaphors in this chapter is the cosmic toolkit, which represents the various tools and practices we can use to maintain our glow. Eisenberg encourages readers to think of these tools as custom-tailored for each individual. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's okay. The cosmic toolkit might include practices like meditation, journaling, skincare routines, or simply taking time for yourself to recharge. The key is to experiment and discover what brings you joy and balance. Chapter 2: Galactic Skincare Rituals. In this chapter, Eisenberg takes the idea of skincare to a whole new level by incorporating galactic metaphors and imagery. She introduces readers to a step-by-step skincare ritual that's inspired by the phases of the moon and the natural cycles of the cosmos. Just as the moon goes through phases, so too does our skin. It has times of brightness and clarity, as well as times of dullness or sensitivity. Eisenberg walks readers through the basics of skincare, including cleansing, exfoliating, moisturizing, and protecting the skin. But what sets her approach apart is the way she connects each step to cosmic imagery. For example, she compares exfoliation to clearing away the cosmic dust that might be blocking your inner glow, while moisturizing is likened to hydrating your skin with the elixirs of the universe. Eisenberg also addresses the importance of paying attention to your skin's needs as they change. Just as the universe is constantly in flux, so too is your skin. It's important to adapt your skincare routine to the current weather of your life, whether that's stress, hormonal changes, or environmental factors. Throughout the chapter, Eisenberg emphasizes the importance of making skincare a mindful ritual rather than just a routine chore. She suggests taking time to enjoy the process, perhaps by incorporating calming music, lighting a candle, or even imagining yourself as a celestial being undergoing a cosmic transformation. The goal is to create a skincare ritual that not only benefits your physical appearance, but also nurtures your mental and emotional well-being. Chapter 3: Stellar Sleep and Rest. Rest and sleep are crucial components of self-care, and in this chapter, Eisenberg explores how to create a restful environment that promotes deep, rejuvenating sleep. She introduces the idea of cosmic rest, which involves not only physical rest but also mental and emotional rest. Eisenberg explains that just as stars need periods of dormancy to continue shining brightly, so too do we need moments of stillness and restoration to maintain our glow. Eisenberg suggests creating a nighttime routine that feels sacred and relaxing. This might involve setting aside time to wind down before bed, turning off screens, and engaging in activities that help your mind and body transition into a state of rest. She likens this to the calmness of floating in space, free from distractions and noise. One of the key themes in this chapter is the importance of embracing rest without guilt. In a world that often glorifies productivity, it can be easy to feel guilty for taking time to rest. But Eisenberg reminds readers that rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Without proper rest, both our bodies and minds can become depleted, causing our cosmic glow to dim. She also offers practical tips for improving sleep quality, such as creating a comfortable sleep environment, establishing a consistent sleep schedule, and using relaxation techniques like deep breathing or meditation to calm the mind before bed. Chapter 4: Galactic Nutrition and Nourishment. This chapter focuses on nourishing your body with food that supports your physical and emotional well-being. Eisenberg uses the metaphor of cosmic fuel to describe the importance of eating in a way that energizes and sustains you, much like how a spaceship needs the right fuel to travel through the cosmos. Rather than advocating for a specific diet or rigid set of rules, Eisenberg encourages readers to listen to their bodies and eat intuitively. She suggests focusing on foods that make you feel good, both physically and emotionally, and to avoid foods that leave you feeling drained or sluggish. Eisenberg also addresses the importance of hydration, comparing water to a life-giving elixir that helps you stay vibrant and energized. Just as plants need water to grow, your body needs proper hydration to function at its best. She offers creative tips for incorporating more water into your daily routine, such as infusing your water with fruits or herbs to make it more enjoyable. Throughout the chapter, Eisenberg emphasizes the importance of approaching food with a sense of gratitude and mindfulness. She encourages readers to savor their meals, appreciate the nourishment they provide, and view eating as a form of self-care rather than a source of stress or guilt. Chapter 5: Cosmic Movement and Flow. In this chapter, Eisenberg explores the importance of physical movement as a way to maintain your glow. She introduces the concept of cosmic flow, which is all about finding movement practices that feel joyful and energizing rather than punishing or draining. Eisenberg encourages readers to move their bodies in ways that feel good to them, whether that's through yoga, dancing, walking, or any other form of exercise that brings a sense of flow and freedom. She likens movement to the orbits of planets or the flowing currents of stars, emphasizing the importance of staying in tune with your body's natural rhythms. Rather than focusing on exercise as a means to achieve a specific physical goal, Eisenberg suggests approaching movement as a way to connect with your body and release stagnant energy. She offers practical tips for incorporating more movement into your daily life, such as taking short breaks to stretch, going for walks in nature, or finding creative ways to move that bring you joy. The key message in this chapter is that movement should feel nourishing, not depleting. It's about finding a balance between effort and ease, much like the balance found in the cosmic dance of the planets. Chapter 6: Celestial Mental Wellness. Mental wellness is a crucial aspect of self-care, and in this chapter, Eisenberg explores how to care for your mind in a way that promotes peace and clarity. She introduces the concept of celestial mental wellness, which involves creating a mental space that feels calm, expansive, and free from unnecessary clutter. Eisenberg offers practical advice for managing stress, anxiety, and negative thought patterns. She suggests practices like meditation, journaling, and mindfulness as ways to quiet the mind and create a sense of inner peace. She also emphasizes the importance of setting boundaries, both with yourself and with others, to protect your mental well-being. One of the key themes in this chapter is the idea of mental decluttering. Just as a spaceship needs to be free from excess baggage to travel efficiently, your mind needs to be free from mental clutter to function at its best. Eisenberg encourages readers to identify and let go of thoughts, habits, or beliefs that no longer serve them, creating space for new ideas and positive energy to flow. Chapter 7: Solar Self-Love and Confidence. In this chapter, Eisenberg delves into the importance of self-love and confidence. She introduces the concept of solar self-love, which is all about shining brightly from within and embracing your unique radiance. Just as the sun shines brightly in the sky, you have the power to shine in your own life by embracing who you are and practicing self-love. Eisenberg encourages readers to practice self-compassion and to be kind to themselves, even when they make mistakes or face challenges. She offers practical tips for boosting self-confidence, such as practicing positive affirmations, celebrating small victories, and surrounding yourself with people who uplift and support you. One of the key messages in this chapter is that self-love is not about being perfect or having it all together. It's about accepting yourself as you are and treating yourself with the same kindness and compassion that you would offer to a loved one. Chapter 8: Galactic Beauty and Expression. Eisenberg explores the concept of beauty and self-expression. She introduces the idea of galactic beauty, which is about embracing your unique style and expressing yourself in ways that feel authentic and empowering. Just as each planet has its own distinct characteristics, you have your own unique beauty and style that deserves to be celebrated. Eisenberg encourages readers to experiment with different forms of self-expression, whether that's through makeup, fashion, art, or any other creative outlet. The key is to find ways to express yourself that feel joyful and true to who you are. Throughout the chapter, Eisenberg emphasizes the importance of viewing beauty as a form of self-care rather than as a source of pressure or comparison. She encourages readers to embrace their individuality and to have fun with their personal style, whether that means trying out bold makeup looks, experimenting with different hairstyles, or simply wearing clothes that make you feel good. Chapter 9: Interstellar Boundaries, Protecting Your Energy. As Eisenberg takes readers deeper into their cosmic self-care journey, she introduces an essential but often overlooked component of personal wellness: boundaries. In Chapter 9, Interstellar Boundaries, Eisenberg draws a parallel between the natural barriers in space, like the protective atmospheres of planets or the gravitational pull of stars, and the boundaries we need to protect our mental, emotional, and physical energy. Eisenberg explains that just as planets are surrounded by protective atmospheres that shield them from harmful debris, we, too, must establish boundaries to guard our personal energy. Without boundaries, we allow the weight of other people's expectations, emotions, and negativity to deplete our glow, much like cosmic debris battering an unprotected planet. She provides practical steps for identifying areas in life where boundaries are needed, whether in personal relationships, work-life balance, or time management. Eisenberg encourages readers to ask themselves, where am I giving too much of myself, and what do I need to feel balanced and protected? The chapter highlights the power of saying no as a form of self-care, equating it to a force field that keeps negative energy or overwhelm at bay. Eisenberg reframes the act of setting boundaries not as selfish, but as vital to maintaining one's cosmic glow. Much like how astronauts prepare for their missions by fortifying their space shuttles against external forces, setting boundaries is about ensuring your emotional spaceship can navigate the world safely and sustainably. Chapter 10, Navigating the Cosmic Unknown, Embracing Change and Uncertainty. In Chapter 10, Eisenberg discusses one of the most challenging aspects of life, change. She begins with a cosmic metaphor, describing how stars are born, evolve, and eventually fade, yet their energy never truly disappears, it transforms into something new. This mirrors the ebb and flow of our lives. Just as stars go through phases, so do we, and it's essential to embrace these changes rather than resist them. Eisenberg explains that the human experience is filled with uncertainty, whether it's a new job, a relationship shift, or personal growth. Instead of fearing these changes, Eisenberg suggests embracing the unknown with curiosity, viewing life's unpredictability as part of a cosmic dance. This mindset shift allows us to see change not as a disruption, but as an opportunity to realign with our true selves. To help readers navigate these periods of change, Eisenberg shares a series of cosmic self-care practices rooted in mindfulness and presence. She encourages readers to establish grounding rituals that offer stability during times of flux, whether it's through journaling, meditation, or connecting with nature. These rituals act like anchors, keeping you centered as you navigate the vast unknown of life's transitions. Eisenberg also shares the importance of surrendering control. Much like trying to steer a spaceship through uncharted territory, attempting to control every aspect of your life can lead to burnout and frustration. By surrendering to the flow of the universe, you allow yourself to adapt and thrive, much like how celestial bodies find harmony amidst chaos. The cosmic lesson here is that the universe is constantly expanding, and we, too, must allow ourselves to grow beyond the confines of what we think we can control. Chapter 11, Cosmic Connections, The Power of Community and Friendship. Building on the importance of personal boundaries and navigating change, Chapter 11 focuses on the significance of cultivating meaningful cosmic connections. Eisenberg explores how relationships, both platonic and romantic, are crucial to maintaining our inner glow. She draws a connection between the gravitational pull that keeps planets in orbit and the people in our lives who keep us grounded and inspired. In this chapter, Eisenberg stresses the importance of surrounding ourselves with a community that uplifts and nurtures us, much like how galaxies work in harmony to support their stars. She encourages readers to evaluate their relationships, asking themselves which connections bring them joy and which ones dim their glow. Eisenberg emphasizes that not all relationships are meant to last forever, just like stars eventually burn out. Learning to release connections that no longer serve us is a key component of self-care. Moreover, Eisenberg highlights the importance of forming new connections and how reaching out to others, whether through friendships, shared passions, or support groups, can reignite your cosmic energy. She suggests looking for cosmic kindred spirits, those individuals who understand and support your unique journey. These are the people who reflect your light back to you and help you shine brighter. The chapter concludes with practical advice on how to nurture relationships while maintaining personal boundaries. Eisenberg reminds readers that it's okay to prioritize their own needs and that true friends will respect and support this. She offers suggestions for fostering deep, meaningful connections, such as setting aside time for regular check-ins with friends, being present in conversations, and showing appreciation for the people who make your universe brighter. Chapter 12, The Galactic Dance of Creativity. Creativity is a central theme in Eisenberg's life and work, and in Chapter 12, she delves into how cultivating creativity is an essential form of cosmic self-care. Whether you're an artist, a writer, a musician, or simply someone who enjoys expressing themselves through creative outlets, Eisenberg encourages everyone to tap into their creative potential as a way of reconnecting with their inner glow. She compares creativity to a cosmic force, unpredictable, expansive, and limitless. Just as galaxies are constantly creating new stars and cosmic phenomena, we, too, have the ability to generate new ideas, projects, and ways of thinking. Eisenberg emphasizes that creativity is not just about producing art or tangible results, but about the process of exploration and discovery. Creativity, she argues, is a form of self-expression that allows us to connect with the infinite possibilities within ourselves. Eisenberg encourages readers to view creativity as a practice, much like meditation or physical exercise. She offers exercises to help readers tap into their creative flow, such as keeping a daily journal, engaging in free writing or drawing sessions, and allowing themselves to experiment without judgment. The key, she says, is to embrace the process rather than focus on the outcome. In the cosmic realm, there is no such thing as failure, only experimentation and growth. Moreover, she touches on the importance of creating space, both physical and mental, for creativity to flourish. Whether it's setting up a dedicated corner in your home for creative activities or carving out time in your schedule for brainstorming and daydreaming, Eisenberg emphasizes that creativity thrives when it's given room to breathe. In conclusion, this chapter encourages readers to view creativity as a vital form of self-care that nourishes the soul and keeps the mind expansive and open to new possibilities. By embracing creativity, we tap into the cosmic energy that flows through us all, allowing our inner light to shine brighter. Chapter 13, Aligning with the Cosmic Cycles, the Seasons of Self-Care. In Chapter 13, Eisenberg introduces the concept of living in alignment with cosmic cycles as a way to enhance self-care. Just as the planets, stars, and moons follow specific orbits and cycles, our bodies and minds also move through different phases and seasons. By paying attention to these natural rhythms, we can tailor our self-care practices to suit our needs at any given time. Eisenberg explores the idea that we are not meant to be constantly productive or energized. Instead, we go through periods of expansion and contraction, just like the universe. There are times when we feel vibrant, motivated, and ready to take on the world, and other times when we need to retreat, rest, and recharge. She suggests that readers begin paying attention to their own cycles, whether that's tracking their energy levels, mood patterns, or physical health throughout the month or year. By recognizing these patterns, we can adjust our self-care practices to align with our current state, rather than pushing ourselves to maintain a constant level of output. Eisenberg also encourages readers to embrace the changing seasons as a metaphor for their own growth. Just as the seasons shift from the energy of spring and summer to the introspection of autumn and winter, we, too, must honor the different phases of our lives. She offers practical tips for creating seasonal self-care rituals, such as focusing on renewal and growth in the spring, embracing adventure and creativity in the summer, reflecting and letting go in the autumn, and resting and recharging in the winter. The chapter concludes with a reminder that self-care is not a one-size-fits-all solution, and it's okay for your needs to change over time. By tuning into the cosmic cycles and honoring your own rhythms, you can create a more sustainable and fulfilling self-care practice that evolves with you. Chapter 14, Cosmic Compassion, Caring for Yourself and Others. The final chapter of the book, Cosmic Compassion, brings everything full circle by exploring the idea that self-care is not just about taking care of ourselves, it's also about showing compassion and kindness to others. Eisenberg explains that when we nurture our own glow, we are better equipped to spread light to those around us. Just as stars shine brightly and illuminate the universe, we, too, can radiate love and kindness to the people in our lives. Eisenberg emphasizes the importance of practicing compassion, both toward yourself and others. She encourages readers to be gentle with themselves, especially during difficult times, and to recognize that self-care is not about perfection, it's about progress. By showing yourself kindness, you create a foundation of self-love that allows you to be more empathetic and understanding toward others. Moreover, Eisenberg discusses the importance of community care, supporting and uplifting those around us. She explains that while self-care is essential, it's equally important to extend care to the people in our lives. This can be as simple as offering a kind word, listening without judgment, or helping someone in need. The chapter concludes with a reflection on the interconnectedness of the universe. Just as all celestial bodies are connected through the vast web of space, we are all connected through our shared humanity. Eisenberg encourages readers to embrace this sense of interconnectedness and to approach both self-care and care for others with an open heart and a cosmic perspective. Final thoughts. Cosmic Care, an intergalactic guide to finding your glow, is more than just a self-care guide. It's an exploration of the vast, infinite possibilities within ourselves and the universe. Robin Eisenberg invites readers to embark on a journey through the stars, where self-care is not just about pampering yourself, but about nurturing your inner light, protecting your energy, and aligning with the natural cycles of the universe. Through her cosmic metaphors and practical advice, Eisenberg offers a fresh perspective on self-care that is both playful and profound. By embracing the cosmic principles shared in this book, readers are encouraged to shine brightly, explore their creative potential, and cultivate meaningful connections with themselves and others. Ultimately, Cosmic Care reminds us that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves, and by taking care of our own glow, we contribute to the radiance of the entire universe. Whether you're a seasoned self-care practitioner or just beginning your journey, this book offers a unique and empowering approach to finding your glow, both inside and out. Read the book to learn more. If you are liking the series, please subscribe and press the like button. Thank you.